Kerala is known as the land of coconut trees. You can find coconut trees all over the state. It is mainly used for two different purposes. The nut is the main resource from the coconut tree, and the nut is used for extracting oil. That is what is called coconut oil. Secondly, the grated coconut is used for making different curries. Almost all dishes made in Kerala, side dishes, are containing grated coconut. So these are the two major uses. In addition to that, the other main resources is the husk. The husk available from the coconut tree is mainly used to extract the fiber. So the fiber is used for making coir, making the yarn, which is called coir. That can be used for making different value added products. This is one of the traditional industry of Kerala, cottage industry of Kerala, which was going on for a long time, but due to poor mechanization it has more or less disappeared from the state, except in the Alleppey district, where still the activity is continuing with the support of coir board. Now the mechanization process is coming up very well, but it focused only on more or less in the district of Alleppey only. At the same time, Tamil Nadu is also go ahead in a much better way in extracting fiber from coconut husk, and we used to import from Tamil Nadu. So this project supported by DST is one such experiment by introducing different technologies to utilize the locally available coconut husk, and this can be leading to the livelihood development of the local farmers as well as women. Coconut trees are plenty in Kerala. The whole tree can be used, including coconut. The nut is used to extract oil. The leaf is also used for thatching roof. This is the husk from the coconut, and these husks are used to extract fiber. These are dry husks. These husks are soaked for 1 or 2 days in a tank, and then it is used for defibering. These trainee women are stacking coconut husk in the tank, which is filled with water. After 2 days, they collect this husk for fibering. Traditionally, the workers used to soak the coconut husk for 2 months before defibering it manually. Today it is not necessary because of the mechanization process.
ഇത് RTCയിൽ പുതുതായിട്ട് ചെയ്ത മെഷീനാണ്. ഉണങ്ങിയ തൊണ്ടിനെ, ചീയാനിട്ട തൊണ്ടിനെ ഇതിൻ്റെ അകത്തിട്ട് തല്ലിയാണ് ചകിരി എടുക്കുന്നത്.
You can see the fiber extracting machine. This is actually fabricated at Mitraniketan. In the beginning of the project, we have purchased one dehusker which functions very well, but we are able to produce one in collaboration with the coir board. We availed the technology from the coir board and fabricated a prototype in Mitraniketan, which is functioning very well. You can see the operation of the machine. This is the fiber extraction. On the one side, fiber is coming out, which is being collected, and you can see the feeding of coconut husk in the hopper of the extractor. And downstairs you can see is the coconut coir pith. This is used for making compost. And from 100 coconut husk of the full coconut, you can collect 9 kilograms of fiber and 16 kilograms of coir pith. This is the part of the prototype development of a new machine. Here you can see the fiber is cleaned by the woman. It is a filtering process so that more broken fibers and coir pith can be taken out, and the fine fiber is used for spinning. The DST aided project was a 3-year project, and each year we have trained 35 women in all the process. This you have seen is spinning. The fiber is used for spinning into yarn using a electronic device. It's called electronic coir rod. You can see she is carrying fiber and spinning. It is very fast compared to the traditional method. She will walk about 10 meters behind. After that, she tie this together and to make a strong coir yarn. This is a process. She is tying it together to make a single yarn, and this yarn is called coir. And traditionally the coconut fiber industry is known as the coir industry. This fiber we produce in large number in the nodal center, and the nodal center supply fiber to the trained women who collect fiber and make yarn in their home and market it at the nodal center. Here you can see the breaking and of fiber at one place, and she is refixing. Since it is a machine, it is very fast, one should be very careful. One can make 2 kilograms of this coir yarn in 1 hour. That depends on the experience. We can also market the fiber as such, because in very few places the fiber is extracted in the local area. The fiber extracting machine is having a 10 HP motor capacity, and it can defiber about 600 husk in a day. She is our trainer. She is now demonstrating the spinning process. We have completed the training program by December 2019. Now you see she again making the spinned fiber into single strong yarn. Fiber and the yarn also have a demand before it is getting value added, because the coir or this yarn is used even in different farms in place of plastic. Of course, replacement of these traditional fibers with the plastic and rubber is a big challenge to this industry. As part of the training, all these 35 ladies in a year, they learned from processing to value addition. They used to collect the coconut husk from different coconut farms, then soak it for 2 days, then take it out, de-wet it, then make it into small pieces and ready for extraction. And they are quite aware, skilled in operating the fiber extractor also. These electronic rod, which cost 2,500 rupees, we have procured about 20 such rods under this project, and some of them are used by the women at their home. And this is actually, she is binding the yarn coir which is spinned just before. We are using this coir for making value added products, and also you can directly sold in the market. we can produce highly better quality coir using better quality fiber and also by experienced spinner. This is having a good quality because these people have been trained very well. And the Nodal Center is having an export order from France. We are using the same coir made by the trainees for making different value-added products. Here we can see they are trying to produce different products using coir. This is a loom for making different value-added products. Here they are producing foot mats. And before making it, they colored the coir with dyes, and that is used for making foot mat in different designs. Since the Nodal Center has order for export, a part of the trainees who are trained under this project is continuously working in the Nodal Center. The Nodal Center is being used for training other women also, because there are other societies who are working with coir. They used to bring their trainees for training here in this unit. Now these are the products. Of course, foot mat is one of the main products, which is eco-friendly product. The other one is hammock, which is also having demand in tourist centers and all, coir hammock. And also you can find garden chairs, which is woven with coir. So these are the products having demand. In addition to that, the unit is also producing coir bags and other different handicrafts products. This is a small seat, and also you can see the bags. Foot mat is one of the product which is having a lot of demand. They used to market it for 150 rupees. The garden chairs are being exported to other parts. So we can market fiber as such, coir as such. In addition to that, these value added products.
എന്തൊക്കെ പ്രോഡക്ട്സാണ് നാം ഇവിടെ പ്രധാനമായും ഉണ്ടാക്കുന്നത്?
മാറ്റുകളാണ് പ്രധാനമായിട്ടും ഇവിടെ ചെയ്യുന്ന കയറുണ്ട്. കൂടാതെ ഇരുന്നാടുന്ന ഊഞ്ഞാൽ, കിടന്നാടുന്ന ഊഞ്ഞാൽ, ഇതൊക്കെയാണ് കയറുകൊണ്ടിവിടെ ഉണ്ടാകുന്നത്.
പ്രോഡക്ട്സ് മുഴുവൻ എങ്ങനെയാണ് ഇത് സെയിൽ നടത്തുന്നത്? സെയിൽ നടത്തുന്നുണ്ടോ? ഐറ്റി അയക്കുകയാണോ? എങ്ങനെയൊക്കെയാണ്?
നമുക്ക് പ്രധാനമായിട്ടും ഒരു എക്സ്പോർട്ടിംഗ് ഉണ്ട്. അതൊരു വലിയ തുകയുടേതല്ല, കൂടിയും എല്ലാ വർഷവും ഒരു കയറ്റുമതി ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് നടക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. നമ്മൾ ഈ കയർ ഇവിടെ ഉണ്ടാക്കുന്ന എല്ലാ പ്രോഡക്റ്റുകളും കയറ്റുമതി ചെയ്യുകയാണ്.
This is the coir pith compost. You can see 1 ton of coir pith compost. This unit is focusing on coir pith compost making. It is an organic product. This is used for organic agriculture. Here we are marketing 5 kilograms of coir pith compost. It takes 1 month to convert it in coir pith into compost using inoculum, and 5 kilograms of compost cost rupees 75. This is one of the main byproducts from this project, and there is a lot of demand for coir pith compost. And 7 group of women producing coir pith compost at the household level on a small enterprise mode. Finally, I would like to thank the Department of Science and Technology, Seed Division, for supporting this project for 3 years, and basically this has helped to revive the cottage industry at the local area, and also build the capacity of 105 women over a period of 3 years. In addition to that, we, in collaboration with the Coir Board, developed a technology, that is the fiber extraction technology, and now we are capable of building prototype development of the coconut fiber extractor, and we are one of the empaneled agencies. We can produce and supply this technology. So we are not only done this project, in addition to that we are in a position to build up this technology and supply to the required entrepreneurs. Thank you, Seed Division, DST. Thank you very much.